Over expectations kind of ruins your perception of what reality is sometimes, and it's like, oh, this didn't go according to plan. I guess it's all ruined now.
I mean, he's low key spitting, but like, this right message, wrong messenger.
For the relationship,
Like, you can look in his eyes. He's literally thinking about the events of what happened that night, bro. That's crazy.
Doing music and got into the real world, and that's when it kind of came into play. And I was writing songs preemptively. I was like writing all these heartbreak and breakup songs before I even entered my first relationship. And then once that actually happened, I was like, oh my gosh, I kind of spoke the heartbreak into existence, kind of, you know?
Wait, he spoke the heartbreak into existence. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. By now, we all should know about the David situation. If you don't know, David is an artist who recently got exposed for having a dead body in his car. And people thought, oh, you know, it couldn't be him. That's the Fortnite guy. That's the guy that's in Fortnite. He used to play Fortnite, you know, on his little computer and stuff. He can never be a murderer. You know, he's that little e-boy, little alternative Discord boy. He couldn't have done a murder. And then it was revealed that the body had the same tattoo as him. And then it was revealed that the body was an underaged woman. And then a bunch of screenshots leaked, and in short summary, he is a PDF and he is also potentially a murderer. So I recently found an interview regarding David talking about relationships, which is very ironic. And I think this is the final interview he did before all of this got leaked. And this interview could potentially date right after the body was murdered. This could have been right after he murdered this woman. So we're going to be looking at what he says, tying it back to the incident, to his relationship with this minor, and we're going to see the sick, twisted mind of how David thought about relationships. So let's get into this. By Preston Rakowski. He nailed the final interview of David. That's crazy. All right, how David thinks about love. This is gonna be a doozy. This is gonna be a doozy. Let's just watch it.
Before I even entered my first relationship, and then once that actually happened, I was like, oh my gosh, I kind of spoke the heartbreak into existence, kind of, you know?
just be real with me.
Love shouldn't be transactional.
Real? Why?
I feel like most of the time, especially like nowadays, people get into a relationship or
it's crazy. It's just like his eyes. Like, I'm not gonna lie, those are eyes just like you can't trust.
Situationship a lot now.
I don't
where
know. I could just sense evil behind his eyes. I don't know.
You have to give something to gain something, and I feel like when love is real, it's both parties participating in love, and that's why I love the term falling into it, because it's like sometimes you don't expect it. It could be like super rushed. And people like to take the term.
You didn't expect.
I'm taking it slow.
Oh, you didn't expect falling in love with that 13-year-old, did you? All right, let me stop.
Or we should take it slow. It's like love doesn't dictate the timing of it, and you can't really predetermine what that feeling is to you. And I think when people try to plan too much or overcompensate for their lack of emotional intelligence, they kind of make a bunch of excuses for love, and then it's just like more infatuation than the actual emotion. So the way I like to view love is that we're participating in this ceremonious matrimony together, and we should kind of approach it with the journey aspect to it and be in it for like the long run, and not keep expecting and expecting and expecting from someone. If you truly love them, there's no expectation. It's just that's your person, you know?
What I think... Okay, so he's definitely speaking from personal experience and the long run thing. I think, okay, this is just so dark because I'm dead ass coming up with theories about actual murder. What, like, okay, so he's saying, oh, I want to be in this for the long run, bro. He's been talking to this girl since she was basically 12, my nigga, 12. And he's repeatedly paid people off, allegedly, to keep this a secret. And he's taken her with him on tour, basically kidnapping this young girl. And he's saying, oh, you got to be with her for the long run. Yeah, I can see that's what you want, little bro.
How did you realize that?
Just years and years of reading and experiencing
years and years of grooming. Yep.
Like both sides of the spectrum.
Yep, and experiencing both sides of grooming. Yep.
Having the rushed part and then the planned out part.
Yep, and rushing the grooming. Yep.
And the plan never goes
and planning, the plan. Yeah,
like,
man, I planned to groom this other kid. Didn't work. Damn it, bro.
You know? you expect, and then the over expectations kind of ruins your perception of what reality is sometimes. And it's like, oh, this didn't go according to plan. I guess it's all ruined now.
I mean, he's low key spitting, but like, this right message, wrong messenger.
The case, and you kind of self-sabotage in ways that you don't even think is your fault, but it low key is. So it's just complicated.
What do you mean by that?
I guess like you have this view of this person in your head, and then every flaw
Also, are they
is not
holding Labubu microphone? What is that?
a flaw, but then
Attach the
once
mic
that
to the damn stuffy
kind of facade wears off, you spend like months and months or even like years with this person, it's kind of like, oh, you start to get comfortable, they start to get comfortable, and those flaws start to show a little bit more. And it's like, if it was true love, you would stick there and kind of figure it out together. But then some people, they see those flaws, and it's like the imaginary person goes away, and you're left with the reality of that person, and then you kind of just like are mentally checked out for the rest of it.
Okay. He's not wrong, but in his mindset, like, okay, as we know, for the past few years, he's been in a relationship with a child. So he is applying all of his knowledge of relationships. This knowledge is coming from him dating a child. And this interview was potentially done after the murder was already committed. So this is probably him just being heartbroken over it. Like, damn, I revealed something about myself and you didn't like it. So damn, I had to kill you. That's basically what he's saying right here. This is so evil, bro. I rebuke this in the name of Jesus.
That's not how it's supposed to work. So
I think people have a tendency to project what they want on their partners.
Correct.
Like everyone has this idea of what a perfect relationship is, and then we're going to expect our partner to fulfill that need.
Right.
I think true love is being able to appreciate your partner as they are for all the beautiful parts of them and all the dark parts of them.
Yeah.
And that level of acceptance is where true love shines through.
I'm just looking at him right now. You can tell he's thinking about that shit, bro.
Right, yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Whoa. Look
That level of
that's a face of guilt.
acceptance is where true love shines.
Guys, just pause. Look at how he looks right here. You can't tell me he doesn't look guilty. He's thinking about that shit. Like, yeah, all the dark parts. You gotta accept your partner for all the dark parts. Y'all see this? My boy look like a masculine femboy. This is such an evil nigga.
Is there
What the fuck?
story
What
behind
the fuck
this
is this? What the fuck is this? Oh, whoa.
for you?
I mean, through experience.
True love shines through.
Right, yeah.
Is there a story behind this for you?
I mean, through experience.
Oh yeah. There's a story behind this. There's definitely a story behind this. Let's hear it.
For the past couple of years of like being in relationships and kind of experimenting with, how love
Experimenting
is
with children. Yep.
viewed through my eyes, because I was homeschooled, and then I wasn't doing relationships in school. Got into the real world.
Wait.
First girlfriend I actually met in New York, which is actually crazy that we're here. But that and reading a lot and a lot of poetry as well.
Wait, did he meet this young girl in New York? Because he literally just said he was homeschooled, and then boom, real world. Your first real relationship was with a child?
There's a lot of symbolism and things you can be taught through the expression of words. And my love language is words of affirmation and time. Spending time.
Yeah, so this nigga was a masterclass at grooming. All right.
Time together. So words are very
time together. Kidnapping.
important to me, and a lot of the things that are said, when your partner is in a heated argument and stuff like that, kind of shows you who a person is based on what they say. Its actions speak louder than words, but words also speak louder than words sometimes too. So, yeah.
This nigga just say words speak louder than words. What are you talking about?
Words speak louder than words.
Sometimes you can tell a person's true heart based on what they say. And a lot of the things that you say to someone when you first meet them, it's like their first impressions. But like I said, over the span of like months and years, you kind of start to speak your mind a lot more. And by being around someone a lot more, they start to speak their mind. And when things don't add up right now.
David, can you take me home to my mom and dad? That's so fucked up. Oh my God, that's so fucked up. Oh, okay, that's so fucked up. That's so fucked up. That's so fucked up. I'm cutting that out. I'm cutting that out. I'm cutting that out. That's so fucked up. Okay. She was probably like, "Oh, can you please take me home? I don't want to be here anymore." And she was speaking her mind, and he probably didn't like that shit. He probably didn't like that shit at all.
Now, to what they said like months and months ago, that's becoming, if it's consistent.
That was not funny. That was not a funny joke to make. I apologize for that.
The communication is consistent throughout the course of the relationship, then it's like you're locked in. But when opinions start to change and, their entire personality kind of just like starts to shift in front of you, it's kind of crazy.
Because people love to pretend to be somebody in the beginning of a relationship, but their true self shows over time.
Okay.
You can't hide yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
It's easy to get distracted by like a pretty face and then like try to put up with this person because you're compromising on who you are for the relationship.
Like, you can look in his eyes. He's literally thinking about the events of what happened that night, bro. He's probably thinking of the result and how everything ended.
Relationship.
How where that body is, bro. This is
You can lie in the beginning, but
actually, the crazy thing is, bro, he got away with this for months. I'm not saying he did it, but like, bro, he should 100% be the main suspect, bro. 100% be the main suspect, because I don't think anyone in his team would like be cool with covering this shit up, bro.
you can't lie forever.
Yeah. Through discomfort, lying, that's where the kind of people can fake what they say to you, fake what they do to you. But even the fake and fabricated lying or being deceptive through your words too also shows character. It's all the content of someone's character. And words speak louder than words because you decided to lie with your words. It's not just like
sure.
Truth or untruth. It's basically anything that you say is like, that's who you are, essentially. So it's like,
bro, is it just me or I just don't trust anything he says now, bro. Like, I think there was something in the Bible where it says demons will have the most beautiful appearance. I mean, I'm not calling this nigga beautiful. Yeah, that's for y'all women to decide. I ain't gay. And the most beautiful voices. I mean, I could say he has a beautiful voice. That isn't gay. I just like his music and shit. He has a very, very beautiful voice, and he makes amazing fucking songs. And bro, the way he's talking right now, it's very calm. It's very like reassuring, but like the dark story behind where he got this knowledge from, behind where like this is coming from, it's crazy to think about, bro. Damn, I deadass just ran out of breath saying that. All right, let me continue.
Like, I'll give you an example. Like, you get a gift from your girlfriend, right? But then she's actively cheating on you at the same time. But she gave you that gift. It's not actions speak louder. I mean, she's actively doing something and then telling you one thing and doing the exact opposite. You ever been in a situation where like you wanna speak your like real opinion, but in the in the case of the other person's feelings, you don't say it?
Yeah, 100%.
Just to be like, I guess that also it can be a form of love too. It's like,
Just to keep the peace.
Exactly, yeah. Wanted to keep the peace, wanted to make sure the other person's feelings are intact and stuff like that. Yeah.
Wait. Okay. So, let me think about this for a second. You kept certain things from this girl, man. To like hide her feelings. What could this mean? Let me know in the comments what this could mean. I'm lost right now. I'm stumped. I basically just woke up, so my brain's a little bit foggy.
There's a level of holding back words as well. Not even that they're gonna be mean, but just to like, just the level of kindness, I guess.
That's so crazy, bro. This man really manipulated this young girl into leaving her home. He groomed her since she was 12, and basically kidnapped her and groomed her into this perfect girl for his sick and twisted mind.
Yeah.
I think we're taught that you're supposed to be able to tell your partner everything.
Right.
I think that there's a level of love and restraint. There's a level of love and understanding that my partner doesn't like these things, and so I just won't talk about them to kind of honor them, right?
Yeah.
Like my partner's insecure about these things, and so even though I know they're silly and they should trust me, I'm going to explicitly avoid these things for my partner.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people will be like, well, that's not a healthy relationship. I think that's love.
Yeah.
Like, has love been a big part of your life?
It hasn't always been, because I was homeschooled for the majority of like when love mattered, and then everything was just parental love and familial love, but not anything romantic. So it wasn't a big part of my early years.
So
And
he never really had the full sense of how to love someone. He didn't know the full sense of how to love someone. So immediately after he got all that money and power, basically power, because money is power in this world, bro. He got all this money and this power at this very, very young age. It probably framed in his mind to believe he could just get away with anything. He can do anything. Oh, if I have her, she's mine. He probably had that little like sick, twisted, demented way of thinking about a partner, to where like he doesn't even consider her feelings. He just says, "Oh, you're mine, and oh, let's communicate." Or like this sick and twisted version of love, like, "Oh, we must love each other regardless of the flaws and regardless of the age." That's probably what he was thinking.
then once
And
I
he might have like kept that attraction to young girls since like, it just like throughout his teenage years, since he never went to school, he never got to develop anything, any real social skills, anything outside of just being at home and sinking in his own thoughts along with his parents and everything. That's crazy.
doing music and got into the real world, and that's when it kind of came into play. And I was writing songs preemptively. I was like writing all these heartbreak and breakup songs before I even entered my first relationship. And then once that actually happened, I was like, oh my gosh, I kind of spoke the heartbreak into existence, kind of. So yeah, my relationship with love as an emotion is really complicated because I started to
Wait. He spoke the heartbreak into existence. In the back of my mind, I killed you and stuff. Oh my God. That X. He's okay. Look. For those of you that don't know, he's basically saying that, like, okay, before he even got into a relationship with this young girl named Celeste, this child named Celeste, he wrote all these heartbreak songs, and it ended up seeping into his mind on, okay, this is how it's gonna go. And he basically manifested ending up in this scenario. He manifested ending up in this scenario, manifested ending up killing his significant other. You remember the song Romantic Homicide? Let me pull up the lyrics. Homicide lyrics meaning. Hold on. Okay. Let me see. In the back of my mind, I killed you and I didn't even regret it. You cannot tell me this nigga did not manifest this murder.
to expect certain things before they would happen, almost like I was wishing for it. But yeah, no, it's not been a huge part of my personal, vibe. But I've always been infatuated and interested in the concept of it, and that's why I write about the various ways love can go in my songs. But personally, I try to, stay as reserved as possible and not, ruin my perception of it before it's too late, I guess.
Little buddy, it's already too late. Your perception was cooked from the beginning.
I think that it just can be easy to over-intellectualize and get lost in that, when I think deep down, all love really is just like a level of acceptance with a partner and being able to choose them over and over again.
Yeah.
What advice do you have for people that are dating?
Ooh.
Oh, don't give hey, pointers to everyone here. Do not listen to what he's saying. Do not listen to this nigga.
No such thing as opposites attract. There is no such thing as opposites attract. There is a level of curiosity that comes with falling into an infatuative state with someone that has the opposite hobbies or different interests in you. But then it comes to the point where if you guys are supposed to be like one unit and operating on a level of synergy that is supposed to be love, it turns into like, I'm busy doing this right now, or I don't really care about your interests. And it becomes into like an argumentative thing where you put your hobbies and interests above your partners because you just don't get it. And there's some scenarios where you do get it, and it's like, oh my gosh, I learned so much from this person. And it also leads to like a breakup, bro. I hear all these stories of like, oh yeah, it just wasn't working, but I learned so much from them. It's like you guys should be, at least in my point of view, at the same level or have similar interests and similar likes and stuff like that, so you guys can find a relatability factor in your relationship and keep it going because you guys like the same stuff, and then exploring new things together.
You know what? Him liking the same. Okay, he's saying that. Oh, you got again. Liking the same things is important. Is that why this nigga started liking that Hello Kitty shit? Because this nigga always posted with Hello Kitty mugs, Hello Kitty, designer things, and the girl went missing wearing Hello Kitty, and they both clearly enjoyed Hello Kitty. So this man. That's why he likes Labubu's and all that shit. He dead ass immersed himself in the likes. So like, okay, well, here's what I'm saying. He immersed himself in the likes and like what 14 and 15-year-old girls would like. Like literally, he started liking things that teenage girls would like. This nigga started painting his nails. He's got the dyed hair. I mean, there's nothing really wrong with dyeing your hair, but I'm feeling like this is the reason why he may have done it. And he started connecting with all the zesty shit. Oh, my chop. No. If you see on his Instagram, he poses with a lot of that gay shit. I mean, it's not really gay, obviously. It's more creepy, but yeah.
Together, instead of introducing your partner to a bunch of stuff that they have no idea about. Sometimes it's like a spiritual thing too. I feel like you have to have a level of empathy for people in general to be able to understand someone like that. And most of the problems I see in like modern relationships is just like the staleness and like the need to be nonchalant for some reason. I see that on like TikTok and Instagram a lot. It's like, oh, I can't let them know that I like them. It's like, express yourself, express your feelings, and a lot of negativity comes from just like holding stuff in. I've learned, and just like not being there. I feel like an aspect of understanding someone is being there for them. And if you're like not showing up, you won't understand the person or know about anything that they like or
yeah, he's like, damn girl, you're always at home with your mom and sister. Come with me. I got candy in my van. Come with me, baby.
Shit is interested in. So it's about showing up and just being around for the person.
I think that's so fair. I think people say we're in a loneliness epidemic. I think we're in a vulnerability epidemic.
Yeah, for sure.
I think people don't want to put themselves out there and be vulnerable and show people how they really feel.
That's facts.
And I think it just leads to this like anti-cringe culture.
Yeah.
I don't want to make the first move, or like when you're dating, you're not supposed to like the other person more. It's supposed to be the other way around. And it just leads to this like superficiality and people being scared. And I think it's not that people don't want to be vulnerable. I just think it's that people are scared.
That's the judgment too. It's like, oh my gosh, why do you love your girlfriend so much? Why do you love your boyfriend so much? Like, oh my gosh, you're a simp, bro. What the?
You're a simp.
I don't think that's the judgments you were getting, David. I was like, oh my God, why do you love this kid so much, David? Why did you kidnap this kid, David? Why is she always around you, David? Why is she not near her family, David? Where did she go, David? Return her to her mother, David.
If you love your girlfriend so much, it's ridiculous.
What are you talking about?
Sue me. I'm a lover boy. My bad.
Bro.
This is damn, bro. This whole interview, bro. This shit is so. I'm getting such bad vibes because the story behind his love story is just one. His one love story is literally a minor, a child. This is so disgusting.
No, so fair. Okay, well, thank you so much. What was your name?
David.
Preston. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
That was awesome. If you enjoyed this conversation and you want to see
Preston. I don't think you know what just happened. Oh my gosh. What we just witnessed, we basically saw the root of his love, the root of his evil, and how this ended up transpiring. It's from what he said, it's easy to see the sickened, twisted way of thinking behind this relationship, saying, oh, you gotta love your partner, you always gotta be around them. I mean, that's regular shit, but he clearly took this into a very, very extreme level, and especially weird since he did it with a child. This is one of the darkest stories I've ever covered. This is gonna go down in history. This is some documentary type shit. And yup, he is cooked. He's fried fish cheese. David is cooked, everybody. Comment down below what you guys think about this, or if you notice anything that I didn't. Please like, comment, subscribe if you guys enjoy the video. And also, watch the original video by Preston right here. He deadass caught the last interview of David before all this happened. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you. Have a good day. Safety.